Well, now that we know what measures are, we know that measures are equal uh, little break up pieces of time for a song. And we know that bar lines, these little lines here, here's one here, here's one here. These are what make up measures. They kind of make our fence. We have to jump over them every time we're done with the measure. We know that they have, and most commonly, they have 4 beats in a measure. So what is a beat? You knew what it was when we counted it before, but let's see, how do you write that down? I'll show you something. 4/4 time is so common that a deal for measures that if you wanted to play all 4 beats in one note, bum, you would give it a whole note. And that tells the guy playing it that you need to start a note and then hold it for 4 counts. So a whole note is a big long thing. It holds it out for 4 counts. Bum. Let's look at these though. These are called quarter notes. These mean just hold it out for each beat. So in this case, I'd go bum, 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 bum. Now compare that to this one, where I went bum, and down here, I went bum, 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 bum. This means you just hold the quarter note for one beat. And then you got to play something else for the next beat, so on and so forth. These things here are called half notes. They mean hold out the tone for 2 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's look at this. This one would be 1, 2, 3, 4. This one would be 1, 2, 3, 4. This one would be 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all notes. And notes tell you when to play. When to play. Here was the whole note. You hold it out for 4 counts. Hold for 4 beats. Half note. Hold it out for 2 beats. A quarter note. Hold it out for 1 beat. Well, I told you that the song is full of measures. What if I don't want you to play all the time? Maybe I need you to rest and not play. I've got to give you some instructions for that. Well, look here. If I want you to play for 4 counts, I'll draw you this symbol and say, play that for 4 counts. But if I give you this symbol, that means be quiet for 4 counts, for 4 beats. Counts and beats are the same thing. What about this one? I said you hold this out for 2 counts, you play it. But if I put this, that means remain silent for 2 beats or 2 counts. What do you think this means? It means be silent for 1 beat. This is called a quarter note. This is called a quarter rest. This is called a half note. This is a half rest. This is a whole note. This is a whole rest. Let's look at our song up here. In this measure, measure 7, they want us to play on the first beat of that measure. So they gave us a quarter note, because what does a quarter note equal? 1 beat. But they didn't want me to play the rest of the measure. So here's what they did. They said, on the second beat, I want you to rest. How long should I rest? They want you to rest for 1 beat. There's a quarter rest. Rest for 1 beat. Well, there's 4 beats in a measure though, right? 1, 2. What about beats 3 and 4? Well, they gave me this. This was a half rest. Right here, half rest. And that means be silent for 2 beats. So we're silent on beats 3 and beats 4. Let me say that again. We play on beat 1, and then we're silent on beat 2, and we're silent on beat 3, and we're silent on beat 4. And then the next measure we play something else. That is how a note and a rest work.